Buenas Well videos. We're back in Torrevieja, Costa Blanca. We're taking a walk about and we're going to update you with the latest news, and it ain't looking good, especially if you're taking a sandwich back to the UK. You could end up getting fined, and we're not talking peanuts here, we're talking a lot of money. So what can you take back to the UK now? It's all gone crazy, isn't it, since Brexit? So this is the new ban, and I think they're talking about, you might about to get sandwiches at the airport or whatever, because if you get caught with a sandwich in the UK, you could end up with a £5,000 fine. Absolutely bonkers, and it's always bonker news. And there are other things as well you can get fined for, which we're going to let you know. So these holiday makers are returning to the UK from their little holidays here, and they're buying bits of cheese and ham and all things like that. Yeah, gonna have to watch out. So travel experts are the ones that's doing all the warning, and they're saying, you know, certain sandwiches you could take back, you could land you in with this fine. And also, if you're taking back cheese or like delicacy kind of things, cured ham. This all comes up with the recent changes they've actually made in the UK border rules. They've really tightened up on these food items that you're bringing back. And they're saying there's no official date when they're actually not going to stop this ban. So yeah, it's all tit for tat stuff now, isn't it? It's all. I remember we took something over, and before we even got on a plane, a little jar of horseradish. Literally, you could tell it's horseradish, and they went, no, you can't take that, that is not allowed. So yeah, wonder where all that stuff ends up to. You know, it makes you wonder, doesn't it, eh? Yeah, they're warning all travellers to be very careful and cautious what they're actually packing in their suitcase. And they say there are reasons why they have these changes. It's to prevent the spread of foot and mouth and diseases, causing a bit of concern across the ports of Europe. And they're saying not many people are aware. I mean, some people know you're not allowed cheeses and things, but I mean, it's getting ridiculous now when they're talking about sandwiches. Not that, most of this stuff you can actually buy at the airports. That is the crazy thing about it. And the travel expert that's making these claims, her name is Jane Bolton, and she's turned around and said, you might think a wedge of cheese or a pack of cured meats is pretty harmless as an holiday treat, but she says it's sealed and it's purchased at a duty-free shop. But they're saying it comes under the biosecurity laws. Meant dairy products are banned from being brought in Great Britain from EU or any other of these restricted regions. If you're not sure about the cheeses they're talking about, it's literally a lot of the soft cheeses or the processed. For example, they're talking about brie, camembert, you know, the French poplar varieties you can get, the mozzarella, the parmesan, all that kind of stuff. And then with the meats, they're talking about the cured, cooked and the packaged types, the salami and the pate. You know, the nice little pate you get from France, and the old chorizos. Yeah, I do like the old chorizo sausage. But yeah, the salmon, you know, this sort of stuff, come on, surely it ain't going to be spreading diseases and foot and mouth disease and all that rubbish. It's absolutely bonkers if you ask me. I don't know what you think of it. It's getting ridiculous now. And they're going on about Parma ham and, you know, literally loads of stuff that you get from Italy as well. And the milk, yoghurt, butter, cream and all other kind of dairy products. They're going on to other kind of things. Talk about kind of things. What's going on here? The jocks have arrived in town. But yeah, back to the news, of course. And yeah, they're talking about other food items with meat or dairy. Like I mentioned, sandwiches, baked goods, salads, literally goes on. You're better off not bringing nothing back because it is getting literally pathetic. What's your name?
Catherine and Paul, we watch you all the time.
What's say Paul? Paul. And your name is?
Catherine.
And where you from?
Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough, oh right, yeah.
But we live in Stockton.
And what, you're on holiday, I take it?
It's on holiday,
yeah.
So last year today.
And you watch my videos all the time?
Yeah, I do.
I'll tell you, if I could have a pound for everyone that said that, I'll be a millionaire.
Yeah, we've got a place up in San Miguel.
San Miguel, oh cool, yeah.
He's got a place up in San Miguel.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a nice little town that, isn't it? So you just come here for the day, chill out?
Yeah, pay the bills.
Pay the bills, yeah, that's what it is, isn't it?
That we've already paid.
But we've already paid them apparently.
So how long you had a place here?
Well, from parents first.
My dad initially owned it.
Yeah.
About 30 years ago.
So you've inherited property, that's all right, isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
And would you love to live here?
No.
No? I can't
would.
believe it.
I would.
Too hot and
Too hot. What? Listen,
In these summer months.
it's got to be better than the rain
Oh, yeah.
and the cold winds.
Absolutely.
I like it. I like it in the. I like to come out, but I like to get home.
I like to get home. You're one of the first ones I've said that didn't like it because it's too hot. I have to put up with it all year round.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, I do
love it.
that.
Anyway, because Paul watches all my videos, I've got a key ring for you. There, he was waiting for it, yes. You can open your bottle of beer or your Coke with that. Nice meeting you. See you later. Take care. Bye. Here we go. Got some subscribers. And the old travel expert turns round and says that if you've got any doubt about it, just bin it. It's not worth the egg. Especially when they talk about, in some cases, you could end up with £5,000 fine, which I doubt you'll ever get fined the maximum. Probably a little slap 50 or 100, but still, if you don't want to be paying the fines, in other words, don't take a chance and you won't have to pay the fine. If you know what you can bring back, I'll let you know what you actually can bring back. Can bring back non-animal stuff that are permitted to bring in your luggage, and you can safely bring them back without any problems. And chocolate bars, thank goodness, you can get your famous chocolate bar. Then you fancy the old bread, you can bring the bread back and some bakery items, you know, like a nice sweet cake or something like that. But yeah, it's tricky, isn't it, eh? So that is it, and then it goes on to wine, beers and spirits. Of course, you're limited. Now, if you're not in the EU, yeah, you're not allowed to bring as much back as you was before, but they are permitted, the beers, wine and spirits. You've got the sweets and the confectionery as well, so you're allowed all that kind of stuff. But they are saying, make sure you double check all the ingredients. Wow, look at this, eh? Still a few people about early in the morning, coming up to 11 o'clock. A few people out on the rock. Got some people doing some kind of exercises here. There we go. What happens up here on Torrevieja seafront, the old playa de Cura beach. There we go. Chilling out with some exercises, eh? And the expert reckons that all these tightening is for a big reason, and they're saying it's because of the rising cases of foot and mouth disease, which is right across the ports of Europe. It's all put in place to protect the farms and the livestock here in the UK, or shall I say over there in the UK, because I'm here in Spain where I want to be. Blue skies, lovely temperatures. Who else would want to be here? Yeah, they're saying just even a little small trace of dairy in any of this stuff, your sandwich even, will put a big risk to foot and mouth. Really? So her warning is to everybody, don't just think you're buying stuff from the EU and it's packed and well packaged that it's going to be okay, because it's not. If you've got something and you think, you know what, this is definitely all right, but you might have that little bit. So if you have bought something and you really think it's all right, but you've still got a little doubt in your head, they're saying just go to customs and declare it, and you'll be pretty safe then, because you've actually declared it, and you're not going to get in any trouble and you won't get a fine. But if you don't and you try to hide it in your luggage or whatever, your suitcase, that is when you will be fined. That is what she's saying, this old travel expert. Be careful what you're bringing back to the UK. Wow, UK's coming a real bad place lately, isn't it, eh? All the boats arriving now, but the meat and the dodgy cheese and the dairy products ain't. So yeah, that is the latest news. Be careful what you're taking back. Of course, if you're not going to the UK, and you might be going to one of your other European countries, of course they're going to have rules as well what you can take back. This is just people that are going back to the UK, but of course it happens in all countries. All countries do have their own restriction, what you can take and what you can't. And it's all to do with spreading diseases. You've all watched the custom programs in America where they pull them over, bringing all kind of food products back, and it all gets confiscated. So yeah, be very careful. So that is today's news. Watch what you bring back. But if you're coming over on a boat and you've got it stacked up, you ain't gonna have any problems. And just before I go, I'd like to say a big thank you as well to all the channel members. For a couple of quid a month, you can support Paradise World videos down in the description. Yeah, we've got quite a few members, so it does help with everything, as you know, traveling about, the apps, and everything that goes involved with this YouTubing larks. And not only that, you get to see all the videos before anybody else, of course, so all videos are not uploaded straight away, so you support me and you get a little bit back. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and let us know what you think about bringing food back to the UK or back to your own country. Have you ever been stopped for taking a bacon sandwich back?